In a quiet town in California, there lived a boy named Daniel. He was known as one of the smartest students in his school. Daniel understood things quickly, and whenever he paid attention in class, he answered questions better than most students. Daniel had a big dream. He wanted to become a successful engineer one day and build technologies that could help people around the world. Everyone believed that Daniel had the ability to achieve something great in life. But despite his intelligence and dreams, Daniel had one big weakness. He wasted a lot of time. Every afternoon, when Daniel came home from school, he told himself the same thing. I will relax for a few minutes, and then I will start studying. But those few minutes always turned into hours. Daniel would open his phone and start scrolling through social media. Then he would watch videos online. Sometimes he would play games with his friends. When he finally looked at the clock, it was already late in the evening. Then Daniel would say to himself, "It's too late now. I will start tomorrow." But tomorrow always looked exactly the same. Days slowly turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Daniel believed that because he was naturally smart, things would somehow work out for him. But life had a different lesson waiting for him. One day, the school announced an important science competition. The winner would receive a special scholarship and an opportunity to attend a prestigious summer program. Daniel was very excited. He believed this was his chance to move closer to his dream. For the first few days, he worked on ideas for his project, but soon his old habits returned. Whenever he tried to work, his phone distracted him. Friends invited him to play games. New videos appeared online. Daniel kept telling himself that he still had plenty of time. But time moves quietly. Before Daniel even realized it, the day of the competition arrived. When the results were announced, Daniel felt his heart sink. He had lost the competition. The winners were students who had worked hard every day with discipline and focus. Daniel stood there silently while others celebrated their success. For the first time in his life, he felt deep regret. That evening, Daniel walked home slowly. His mind was full of thoughts. He knew something important. He was not less intelligent than anyone else. He had simply wasted his time. A few days later, Daniel was walking through the town park when he saw an old man sitting on a bench reading a book. The man was Mr. Thompson, a retired teacher who was respected in the community. Many students used to seek his advice. Daniel walked up to him and politely asked if he could ask a question. Mr. Thompson smiled kindly and said, "Of course." Daniel explained everything: his dream, the competition, and how he kept wasting his time. Mr. Thompson listened carefully and then closed his book. He pointed toward a fountain nearby where water was constantly flowing. "Look at that water," he said. "Time is exactly like that. Once it flows away, it never comes back." Daniel watched the flowing water quietly. Then Mr. Thompson said something Daniel would never forget. "Successful people are not always the smartest ones. They are simply the ones who respect their time." Daniel asked, "But how do I change?" Mr. Thompson smiled and said, "Start with 3 simple habits. First, decide your priorities. Every day, ask yourself what truly matters for your future. Second, create clear time blocks. When it is time to work, work with full focus. When it is time to rest, rest without guilt. Third, protect your time from distractions like phones, games, and endless scrolling." Daniel thanked him and went home. That evening, he did something he had never done before. He created a daily schedule. He set specific hours for studying, reading, exercising, and resting. When it was time to study, he placed his phone in another room. At first, it felt very difficult. His mind kept asking him to check his phone or take a break, but every time the urge appeared, Daniel reminded himself of his dream. "I want to become an engineer." Days passed. Then weeks passed. Slowly, something amazing happened. Daniel's focus improved. Studying became easier. He finished his work faster and felt more confident. Months later, another technology competition was announced. This time, Daniel prepared with full discipline. He followed his routine every single day. When the competition day arrived, Daniel felt calm and confident. After the judges reviewed all the projects, they finally announced the result. First First place goes to Daniel Carter. For a moment, Daniel could hardly believe it. He walked onto the stage while the audience applauded. But Daniel knew something important. This success was not because he suddenly became smarter. It happened because he learned to respect his time. Later that evening, Daniel visited Mr. Thompson in the park again. "Thank you," Daniel said with a smile. Mr. Thompson simply nodded and said, "Remember this. Dreams don't become reality because of talent alone. They become reality when discipline guides your time." From that day on, Daniel never forgot that lesson. He understood that success is not built in one big moment. It is built every day through small choices about how we use our time. And when you learn to control your time, you begin to control your future.